let's first start this video off with the components that make my Sea of Thieves computer. Let's first start off with the processor, an i5-12600KF. RAM is DDR5, clocked at 6,000 megatransfers at 32 gigs. And my GPU is an RTX 3090. So for overall specs for Sea of Thieves, this computer is very well equipped and is very capable of handling Sea of Thieves. Now, with that said, if you take a look at the upper left corner of the screen, you'll note there are some issues. One, my frame rate, and two, my GPU utilization. You want to know what the cause of this issue is? This guy right here having some type of cheat that somehow miraculously destroys your computer's performance. And how do I know that this is the guy that was causing the issue? Well, he bored me a few other times without any issues. But the moment he noticed I had a nuclear device on the back of my boat and I was planning on using it on them, he turned on his cheats and my frame rate and whatnot went to 0. And what makes it even worse is the only way to fix this is you have to leave session and it goes back to normal. You can't restart the game. You can't restart your computer to get it to go away like I initially thought. You have to physically leave the session. And it doesn't matter if this guy is off your boat or not. The moment he latches on and activates his cheats, your performance dies. And what makes it even worse is that, again, there's no way to defeat this. You can't just kill him and the performance goes back to normal. It stays like that until you leave the session and find a new one. So Feb, Crud, anyone else that encounters these type of cheaters, if they encounter one like this, they ain't gonna be able to do shit. I fucking can't. Especially when I'm supposed to be able to run this game at 120 FPS. And you want to know another reason why I know this guy is cheating? Well, if I press Windows G, take a look at his name. As you can see, his name is completely and totally fucked up. And then if I go to here, you can also see here, it's also completely and totally fucked up. I don't know why these type of cheaters do this, but it makes it even more obvious that they're cheaters slash hackers. Now you may note that this guy is showing as console player. I fucking doubt that. Either way, what makes it even worse for this guy is he only has 14 hours in Sea of Thieves. I go from completely fine frame rate, chasing the stupid galley, running with fleet loot, which makes it even funnier that I managed to steal the chest of fortune from them prior to. They fucking run for God only knows how long, and the moment this guy notices I had that thermonuclear device, he decides to just irreparably fuck my game and make the performance tank. All for fleet loot. I honestly don't know what to say at this point, but that's embarrassing, honestly. But yeah, like I said in previous uploads, Rare will put more time and effort into defending a true pedophile than actually doing something about cheaters in this game. And now we have a cheat out there that's practically unstoppable. I'd like to see Theb and Crud try to even fight something like this at 21 FPS. Good fucking lucky little Aussie morons. You're better off fighting birds or talking to the in your shitty third world country you call Australia. No wonder you're still a prison colony. Now let's see, do I get lucky and get the right one with the chest of fortune? I think I see it. Yep, I'm out! Thank you for the chest of fortune, boys! I'm gonna anchor your vessel now. So, yeah, you're not gonna get me with that chest of fortune on my vessel. Oh no, I died! I guess I'm gonna add this to the very end of the video. They cheat for a Reaper bounty. I don't cheat, and I get a chest of fortune in return. Funny how that works, isn't it? You know, because I don't fucking cheat in Sea of Thieves. I actually play the game and understand it. Oh, I think they're a little mad. They're a tad mad. Thanks again for the chest of fortune. You're not going to get it. So down goes the anchor. Oh, hard. Ow. That hurts. Ow. Right through the fucking hull of the boat? Really? Why do I encounter two fucking cheater crews? In lieu of my computer just randomly turning off, I do need to occasionally stop the video. At least this time around, I know the issue isn't like motherboard or hardware related. It is hardware related, but it's the power supply that's going bad. Well, at least the power supply did hold up for quite a while. Let's see, when did Cyberpunk come out? 2013? Not 2013, 2023 is now 2026. The power supply is not even 5 years old and it's already giving out. Then again, that power supply has always been kind of janky. Well, next power supply I'm going to get is from Corsair, and I already know they're good. I could also get a Seasonic power supply, but the only reason why I don't do that is because I need one with 3 pins, that or 3 8-pins, so I can actually run my 3090 and actually use it. I could downgrade to my 3080 and have it not draw so much power, but I know I just want to use my 3080 or my 3090. And one, just a fortune sold, via stupid galley cheaters. Now to see if I can go and keg galley cheaters. They raised that anchor up way too quick. So how much are you asking for account boosting services? Or paying for? Because it's pretty obvious. Get off my boat, cheater. And they're gonna run like little bitches. Did you win, Captain Galley? Compared to other cheaters I encounter, at least they're not running Reapers, so they're not trying to do Hourglass and whatnot. I'd say good luck with that. Gotta keep that boat going straight. And Lord knows you guys are too stupid to do that. And if you do get on, you're not gonna be able to do anything. There's another galley? That's a fresh spawn galley. Well, I don't know what Rare did to the servers, but this is the first time I've seen multiple galleys in a session in like 3 years. Well, not 3 years, but ever since they added diving. They really fucking ran to sovereigns when they're not even captain. Well, that was interesting. The moment that guy latched onto my boat, everything just, as you saw, frame rate tanked. And the utilization of my car just died. I have never experienced anything like that in Sea of Thieves. I know my power supply is having issues, but even still, I know for a fucking fact that was not a power supply problem. Whatever that guy did, the moment he latched onto my boat, killed my frame rate. It's doing it again. Because as you can see in the menus right here, everything is working perfectly fine. All utilizations and everything is perfectly as they should. And of course, I'm now in a new session with a new boat, and everything is back to normal. The moment that guy latched onto my boat, my frame rate and everything tanked. So no, it is not the cause of my power supply. That cheater has some type of tool that will literally bring your computer to its knees. I haven't seen a cheat client like that could do something like that since GTA 4. When what they would do is they will just spawn in a bunch of crap around your character and it'll crash your game out. Well, it wouldn't necessarily crash it out. It'll basically cause it to lag so much that the game will force kick you from the server. Which honestly was a very stupid thing that Rare did back when GTA 4 came out for a computer, but as we all know, the GTA port for that game was fucking horrendous. But yeah, fucking cheaters, man. A new level of fucking cheats to now watch out for. Honestly, out of all the cheats that cheaters can have, that one is actually the most devastating. Because there is literally nothing you can do against that cheat. You gotta literally leave the session. It doesn't matter how powerful your computer is. Whatever that cheat client does, it royally fucks with the computer. And you gotta fucking just leave session. That's fucking great.